Hey, what's going on, folks? Ty here. Bench Clear Media. I'm excited to show you a submission that is on its way to PSA, and hopefully in a few weeks here we'll be breaking down the results. But a part of a collection I purchased a few weeks ago, Mickey Mantles and some fun Jordans and some other really cool stuff that I'll show you over the next few days. But really my first larger vintage submission to PSA, and I feel like these were the mantles that required PSA slabs. So let's walk through them real quick. First off, 1954 Bowman, number 65. Obviously, all these are iconic cards at this point. This is the one that has kind of a crease through the back. I'm going to guess it gets a PSA 1. Second is the 1955 Bowman, number 202. Not centered. These are really hard to find centered, but I'm going to guess is a PSA 1.5 on this one. 1956 Topps, number 135. And I feel like, again, this is such an iconic card. It needs to be in a PSA slab. I'm not expecting much higher than a PSA 1.5 on this one either. I will say the back looks pretty good. Maybe PSA 2. My favorite card of the bunch is the 1957 Topps, number 95. This thing is incredibly well centered. It looks great. I mean, it really does. Even the back, just impressive. I'm gonna guess this thing gets a PSA 4. That's my prediction here. Next on the list, 1958 Topps, number 150. Looks pretty good. See there in the back. 1959 Topps, number 10. Not centered really well. You got a kind of an edge problem down here, corner problem, but otherwise, I mean, pretty solid. I'm going to give this one a PSA 3. 1964 Topps, number 50. So a few mid-60s mantles here that looked really good to me. This one looks centered pretty well, kind of a rough corner up here, but it just looks good. Even the back is centered really well. A little whiting, a little white on the edge there, but I mean, my gosh. For a 64, this thing looks really good. I'm going to guess this gets a PSA 5. A 1965 Topps, number 350. Again, centering is pretty darn good. Maybe 60-40 top bottom. 60-40 right left. I mean, it looks really darn good. Corners look pretty sharp. A little bit of a kind of a edging issue down there at the bottom, but otherwise, I mean, the back looks outstanding. Super excited about the 65 Topps here. Next is a 67 Topps, number 150. Centering's a little off right to left. Top to bottom looks pretty good, but I mean, once again, I mean, you got some corner issue down here. Well worth sending to PSA in this condition. So those are the mantles I'm sending. And then I also pulled a pretty good looking Jeter here that I'm going to go ahead and just take a chance at. There's a little bit of a surface issue, like a little bit of a scratch. I'm going to guess this thing comes back with a PSA 7. But it's worth it to me with the upside of an 8 to get it in the PSA during this in this submission. And then finally going to take a shot on the Stafford Chrome Refractor. Looks pretty good. Top to bottom's a little off, but I love it. Excited to get this one in the hands of PSA. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. See ya.